Last game, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Wednesday afternoon, Pinstripe Bowl, Yankee Stadium. Pitt against Northwestern. Pitt 5, 64.5 the total. 2 o'clock Eastern with the kick in that one. We got an OC on the move here, Teddy.
Well, we got all kinds of stuff on the move here when it comes to Narduzzi and Pitt versus Northwestern. But let's start with what Pat Narduzzi came to Pitt to do. You know, this team, everyone's talking about, Pitt's defense. Narduzzi, a defensive guy. That defense is going to work well in the Big Ten. And, he's got a Big Ten opponent for his bowl game. But you know what? That defense all year has struggled against teams that spread the field, not north-south, but east-west, multiple wide receiver. He's had a problem with mobile quarterbacks all year. So, yeah, he's going to get a Big Ten opponent. But Northwestern, the only time this offense worked this year is when they picked up the tempo and spread the field. And Clayton Thorson started throwing the ball all over the place. And that's something that Pitt had problems with all season long. They allowed over 4,000 passing yards on the campaign. I mean, remember that Syracuse backup quarterback threw up 668 yards against them at 61 points. They lose Matt Canada in terms of the offensive coordinator being gone. The playbook's already in place, but this is a team that I've got concerns about in the favorites role. That defense just isn't able to come up with a whole lot of stops.
Well, remember, we talked about this all year. They were betting this game under based on tempo and pace, but they were flying over. Pitt went 11-1 to the over this year. Connor second in the ACC in scoring with 20 total touchdowns, and we'll see what the changes make here. But I'm not getting involved with the Pitt game under when you see. I mean, it's one thing to barely get over the total. I mean, they were playing shootouts every single week.
Every single week, and again. One of the things, and I got a great tweet about it, a nice tweet about it, showing some of the books that we had recommended over the year. We talked about the Sharp Sports Betting book by Stanford Wong. That was the King Yao book that we talked about as well, to weighing the odds in sports betting. And they talk about what the wise guys, what the betting markets look at. And the betting markets are reacting to pace more than execution when it comes to offense. So all year long, Pitt played at a slowing pace, and their offensive execution was off the charts, and the defensive execution, in terms of negatively, was off the charts. And the wise guys, look at the pace. They can't be betting. They're under every week, and every week they got crushed. We'll see under money in this game before kickoff. I'm confident of that. But as you mentioned, Pitt, not a team I'm excited about playing under very often. That being said, we will get back to this game when it comes to play of the daytime.
All right, up next, the deep dive. 5 great minutes with Jimmy Vaccaro, bookmaker for over 40 years. It's coming up on SportsBit. Betting Insight today on SBRPicks.com.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at SBRodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.